Hello, everyone. For anyone who's turning in, oops. For anyone who is turning in, um, for anyone who, I'll probably repeat that several times in this broadcast. Um, so I'm just going to be running around. I have played 90 plus hours of this already. And I just did, right now what I'm on is What Pride Has Wrought, which is really close to the ending.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
I gotta figure out where my stuff is. It really stinks that I cannot figure out, because it's resources, 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 and I never remember where the resources are.
Let us begin. What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived. Inquisitor.
Let's see. I always have trouble finding something that Colin can do.
All right.
There. That should be enough for now. I'm gonna speak to Cole. Hopefully this doesn't end horribly. By the way, when you go to the Elysian party to stop the Empress, bring Cole with you. If you like Cole, bring Cole with you, because he's going to have a lot of stuff to say about what's going on. He might be able to figure out what to do better than I did.
Of the vile. Uncertain calls for home and cause when met in the mire. A man his kin through blood and sin.
The stone is cracked, split, jagged. The hawk would have been safe if it had stayed, but that isn't what hawks do.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
I'm not certain exactly what Cole is.
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
All I care about is making certain that the Venatori can't bind Cole.
Fair enough. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Okay. Random loading screen. Okay.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Greeting. Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop!
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate. Captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit. Likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly. And all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
Oh god. This is horrible. Okay. Needs to grow. Cole will become more human. The amulet may not be necessary. Cole will become more like a spirit. The amulet should function properly. God. Human amulet. Human amulet. Oh my god. I wanted to be humanish.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Because he's not a
Leave
spirit
it to
anymore.
me.
And I don't really care if Solus hates me.
All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
Oh, I'm so glad Cole didn't kill him. He would have really fucked him up. Oh. Oh. Jeez.
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
If you ever find the answer to that question, do let me know.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Wait, let's see. Has he finally painted it all? No, he's still missing 2 wall murals. Whee! Okay. Where's Solus at? Solus has disappeared. Well, let's go talk to Liliana. Though I do believe I've done this quest before. Hello, Liliana. How do you feel?
Did you need something?
Yep. I already
Anything
did
I
this.
should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I already did this.
I'll leave you to your work.
Whee. Let's talk to Varric.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Okay, never mind. He doesn't.
Carry on.
Can't talk to him. Hey.
I hear they're gone. The whole order.
Hello again.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Check on everybody to see if they have a cutscene.
I wonder who knows pain astride the game.
How you doing?
See you later, Bold.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Well, that's one problem solved. What's your name? The champion. You were shitting yourself. Problem solved, right?
Right. Can't wait, what's on?
Okay, you don't have anything.
I'll be
going
back
on.
if I need you.
Go on.
Okay, let's see what Cole says. See if he shares anything.
It's good to spend time with you.
Oh, now you're more human now.
May I ask how things are now that you're more human?
I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
What's the difference between you and a spirit now?
Spirits are... they just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way. Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric is helping with that.
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
Are you still physically the same? Or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the Fade, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's, except that he was a mage. I'm not.
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died, too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic. He thought that if he didn't have magic, I'm what he wanted to be. Him, but normal. So no one would hurt him.
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
Because I'm real. The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
Can you still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. It's made from people.
Let's see what it
How would you
does
like to
when
get
we
out
do
of
that.
here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
So now I'm officially friends with Cole and officially friends with Sarah. Like really besties. There's some I probably will never be able to get officially like friendly suggesting things to. Mainly because I imprison the mages. They don't like that. So I can't really become friends with any magic users except for Vivienne. And then Vivienne's not going to like me because I'm not supporting her in the to be Grand Cleric. Oh boy.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start.
He saw me. They all see me.
Next, you'll be eating and drinking and everything else.
What else is there?
Have you used the privy yet? That should be enlightening.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese, the mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
Let's see.
You're covering the fear with laughter?
No. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Yay. Let's go. And now it's gonna get stuck. Will it get stuck? I wish I could read that fast. It would make it much easier going through all this lore.
I'm glad you came to talk to me.
Okay,
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Yay, friendliness. Okay, so Sarah, Blackwall's left, and I need to talk to Cullen. See if I need anything. Go to Cullen first. I wish there was a sprint button on this.
I believe this is yours, Commander. It's addressed to you.
Who's it from?
That boy. All it says is, Uldred marked you, but didn't make you. You stayed you.
Of course it does. Inquisitor?
Is there anything I should know?
There are fewer arguments between our Templar and Mage recruits than when we started.
Oh, that's good.
I've seen them trading stories, building one another up for the fight to come.
Oh, thank goodness.
I pray this won't be lost when their common enemy is gone.
I really hope not. Okay.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
I should let you get back to work.
Cullen, no one likes Cole. I don't even think no one likes Cole except Barrick, which is sad. What? Let's see. I do love that you can do that in the... Yeah, there's a quest.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Oh god.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Proper sheet of paper. It looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Kroll, one of the soldiers responsible for the Kohler massacre, was captured and licking the others who were arrested for their vomit. To know who he was assassinating and that he was just following their orders of his captain. Well, I already know that Blackwall was a criminal before.
I should look around.
You've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to help with Palmer. It's been my honor to serve you. He's gonna go kill himself! Oh god, it's gonna be so freaking sad. Okay. Let's see. A 10. Where's that at? Okay. This is gonna be sad. So sad. Let's see. We have Sarah, Dorian, Varric, Sandra. No, no, what? Why? I guess that's what happens if you let the Grey Wardens go. You lose Blackwall. Let's see, Cole. No, not Cole. Vivian, Solus. Let's see. This is gonna suck. This is gonna be heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. So basically Blackwall was the leader of the people who assassinated somebody that was important. And now he's gonna go try and help his subordinate, I suppose. This sucks.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Ah. Human justice.
Look at all these people. I thought we were more civilized than this.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Oh no.
No time, please.
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say, say them now. It's a damn mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
Oh, this sucks. I wonder if there's any way to get out of this. Vivian's level up on another note.
You have, of course, notified the stakeholders. All in all, the Winter Palace game provided some fine sport.
Who am I supposed to use as a shield person now? I have Cassandra, but I wanted her to become Grand Cleric. Definitely don't want Lillian to become Grand Cleric, that would suck. Let's see.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
You saved that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him. One moment of courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Yes.
Were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing. A waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Not saying I disagree. Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
I need to know the details of what you did, who you killed, why.
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question. Just as your men trust you.
Armies are weapons. Weapons don't wield themselves.
Weapons don't have lives, families, dreams. An army is not just a weapon.
My reports say that Collier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered?
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men have been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes?
That's all for now.
Well, let's discuss the situation with Cullen.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Let me guess. Our spy master had this lying around somewhere, didn't she?
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Blackwall to Rainier. Even Liliana has something of a blind spot when it comes to wardens. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Well, this is just complicated. I don't want him to die. He's trying to change. Sorry about all the spoilers, guys. If you wanted to figure out what happened, I think it's because I chose the Empress over the rightful heir to the throne, because I liked her position more than I liked his. So I think if you choose the other guy, he probably wouldn't have turned himself in. Might also be something to do with the Grey Warden. Of course, I don't have a strategy guide to all this. Let's see. Let's try and get her barriers up some more.
When it all cleared, she was still in charge. So what was the point?
You would not believe the number of alliances shattered and broken that night.
Sounds like a war.
So, basically, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to try and save Blackwall. He's probably not going to like that, but I can't help it. And I don't have another save for alternate possibilities because I just decided, screw it, I'm just going to play through it and then deal with the consequences. I don't have any strategy guides, so I'm doing this all off of whatever I feel is the right choices at the time. And that is hard. Because usually, at the end, it just blows up in your face. Let's see. But at least he turned himself in. There's a big step. It would have ate him up outside if he didn't. Let's see.
We don't have the strength of treaties.
Yes! Honestly, favorite thing in Dragon Age games? Story. A lot of extra side characters. Play through it just to find story plot from side characters.
Are the soldiers ready?
As ready as they can be. We're asking a lot of them.
You can press special. Need to do connections. We might lose some support, but I don't care. Let's see.
Word is spreading that the Wardens were banished. There have been murmurs from some quarters about what might happen if another blight comes.
Oh, they'll be screwed because the Great Wardens aren't here. They couldn't have them being controlled by Crepidessus. That would suck. Like, be horrible. This is gonna be fun.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated?
Yes.
The world will learn how you've used your influence.
I'm doing good.
They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call. You might have heard me. You might not have. Let's see.
I wish there had been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for.
Eternal gratitude. You're welcome.
If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
I wonder if he hates me. Ah, that's so hard. How do you deal with that kind of stuff? They make you choose so many hard decisions in this game. What does this thing look like now? I wonder. Is it Tom Rainier or Blackwall? It's still Blackwall. That's interesting. I couldn't lose him. He was my shield guy. Oh. Gosh. So hard. So very hard. I wonder what everyone thinks about that.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the
I'm just admiring you.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Do, 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 do.
I expected ruins.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything.
Allow me to present Inquisitor Adar.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
The Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
If only I'd been able to save Bastien.
The Circle of Magi told Bastien many years ago that his illness was incurable. It was simply his time.
Would you mind waiting for me in the The Inquisitor and I have business to discuss.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
Hers is also sad. There's so many freaking sad stories in this thing.
This has been quite the triumph, hasn't it? They just adore you.
Duke Bastien's family seem quite pleasant.
Ordinarily, I would have warned you that Marceline has the temper of a hungry vulture. But she's quite taken with you. Laurent is a dear, almost as pious as his aunt, and new to a seat of great power in the Empire. And Marceline is one of the strongest voices among the Grand Clerics. Now they will both come to us for advice. The Inquisition is truly a power now, and there's no telling how far its influence will reach. But enough of this talk. Here, I have something for you. I commissioned this ring from the Formari, the greatest enchanters in all Thedas, for you.
And what comes attached to this ring, may I ask?
The friendship of all the Circle, should you need it. Once it was customary for the Circles to craft enchantments for their staunchest friends and allies. And you have been both. I must go to see my guests now. Another time, darling.
Well, I got a ring. I'm gonna have to go to inventory now and see what it looks like. Huh, I wonder if it actually gave me something. I can't tell. Let's see if there's any analytical powers. Dulles, Thorian, Blackwall. Oh, I had to show you this helmet I found for Iron Bull. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I'm never changing his helmet again. Okay. And let's go talk to Vivienne again. See if she needs anything else. So many word options. I just finished like one story plot, like main story plot, and there's so much stuff that gets unlocked when you do one story plot mission.
Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
Tell me what circle. Any chance we might? No, I would never ask her that. She really likes her husband, who has passed away sadly. So sad. And spoilers, if you didn't know about it already.
Wandering the gardens, I see.
I'll leave you to
no
the garden.
Odin Evan lore.
As
Darn,
you
I
like.
should have asked her that. Helen.
Greetings, Inquisitor.
You seem to know a great deal about elven lore.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
I would just like them to pick a Grand Cleric already. I wonder if that's an in-game thing. I'm afraid to move on to the main story plot because I'm pretty sure I'm very, very, very close to it ending. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I only have this computer. Well, shit. Yeah, I have that. I'll probably do that later. Let's see. I have a couple of map pieces. And there's still those damn letters that I can't find to save my life. Inquisition. Fire. Shards. The Hinterlands. Hissing Waste. I cannot find that damn tune. If anyone knows where it is, tell me. Notes of the Waste. Field of Bones. Another survey thing. And then the Veilfire runes. I'm just missing one. Well, I think that's enough for today, because I'm just going to be waiting on those quests on the war table to finish for like another 3 hours. And so I think I shall call it into the live stream.